Hi, I'm Laurel, and this is my EKG. I've reached my first milestone, and right now my EKG is working properly. So what happens is I'm wearing 2 electrodes right now, and the EKG will recognize my heart rate and then it will recognize my heartbeat and tell me my heart rate, along with both the buzzer buzzing and the light blinking in rhythm with my heart rate. So specifically what's going on, there are 2 ICs. The first IC amplifies the signal. This amplified signal then goes to the low-pass filter, which between a set range it will filter for lower frequencies. These filtered frequencies will then go to the second IC, and the second IC has 2 input signals, and there's a reference input signal and a independent input signal, and the independent signal will be compared to the reference signal. If it's greater than the reference signal, it will be 5 volts. If it's less than the reference signal, then it will be negative 5 volts. And when the positive 5 volts tries to go through the diode, it will be able to, which will create a high output voltage. But when the negative 5 volts tries to go through the diode, it will be unable to, creating a 0 voltage. So in result, the second IC is outputting a high voltage and a 0 voltage, which causes the LED to blink. This high voltage and 0 voltage is also sent to the Arduino, and the Arduino can process these 2 voltages and send them both to the speaker and to the LCD. The speaker will then beep and stop and beep and stop, and the LCD will read out that I'm alive and then tell me my heart rate. One challenge I went through was that when I first plugged it in on the first time, I had finished getting it all set up. It said I was dead, which is really bad for an EKG, and it was basically just not recognizing signals. So after looking at a schematic and also reading through some data sheets on the voltage regulator, I realized that the voltage regulator would have to be outputting a negative voltage instead of a positive one. So you can change this by switching the ground pins and the output pins in the voltage regulator. And I did so that a negative 5 volt would be outputted. And when I tested it again, it did work, which was very exciting. So now for a demonstration. So I already have these 2 electrodes plugged in, and right now it says I'm dead, which is good for this test because I'm not plugged in, showing that the EKG is working. Now I will plug in my electrodes to the 2 inputs of the first IC. So right now you can see the LED is blinking with my heart rate. And now I'll plug in the speaker. And the speaker will also beep in rhythm with my heartbeat. So right now, the LCD screen is reading that I have a heart rate of 80, now 99, and it says I'm alive, which is very exciting. So next, I will create my own oscilloscope. Thank you for watching.